everyone, welcome to this Build With Me series where I'm building step by step the project management system for my own agency, and you will follow along throughout all the builds. So let's get into this. Previous videos I mapped out what I wanted to do, and now today I'm going to build it actually in Notion, or at least start the build. So I already did this page here called project management, and now inside here let's build all of this. So I know that I want to have these two, and if you haven't seen the previous videos, now you know I want to have these two tables, one for projects and one for the tasks that are inside each project. So let's do that. I also will want to have some views like timeline and Kanban boards, but one step at a time. So let's start by doing here a database. So I want this to be the table view of the database, and we're going to do a new one, and this is going to be our projects. Now what I want to do first things first is here on the layout, I don't want to see the title for the database. We can have the lines, we can have this. I want this to be open inside Peak, and we can have the icons also. Okay, let's start that way. All right, so here is the project name, so I'm just going to call this projects. Then I'm going to actually do something here, do an H2 maybe, call this projects. So I prefer to have this way, and maybe also change here the color to, let's try a gray background like this. Could work. Yeah, why not? At least for now. Well, we are going to call this project. Then we have with the client, owner, and status. So for the clients, this is going to be tied to Airtable. So when I change something in Airtable, I want it to be changed here, and so on and so forth. Like I will have a copy of them because we're going to use Airtable for our operations management and Notion just for the project part. So I want to be able to do both. So the clients is going to be connected to Airtable. And so now I'm just, this is built with me, so you're going to see how I think through this. I'm trying to think how we can do this client's part, maybe just with the text, and we are just passing here the ID. So maybe I'm going to put client ID. And this way we can pass here an ID. Let me add here something for you to see. An ID like, in Airtable, they are record, I think, something like this, and then it's going to have numbers and letters, etc. And this is the way we are going to identify who it is. Maybe, now that I'm thinking, maybe I should have a table inside Notion for clients where this is tied to them, so that I know which client actually it is, because if this is like this, no one will know the name of the client, right? It will just be an ID, and maybe people will not know. So I'm going to add client. I'm not going to add client for now. I'm going to think how I'm going to do this client part, if it's ID or if it's going to be the name tied to a table for clients. So maybe I'll do a clients table inside my business page. But all right, let's do it this way. Let's continue. I'm going to add status, of course. Can be left as status. I want it to be, so the general options they already have are, well, maybe not status this way, but a status this way, exactly. So to do in progress and done, I want to have one in progress for blocked also. So this one is going to be red, and let's put him here. And I think everything else is good. Let me take this one out. All right. Okay, so we're going to have this status property, and then what we want also, we want the start date, due date, and priority, of course. So start date, it's going to be no need to have time, and yep, that's good. And then we're going to have due date, which we can call it end date, but we are going to call it due date without this. And then the priority. So here it's going to be select, and we're going to call it priority. Priority. All right. And we're going to give him low, medium, high, critical. I think this is okay for now. Maybe we change the colors to gray. This one can be, I don't know, blue. This one, let's put yellow. Already it is. And this one red. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. Let's put normal instead of medium. Okay. I like that. Let's put this a bit shorter. Start date is okay, due date is okay. All right, I think, let me see how it looks here, some random dates to see the size of this. Okay, we can put both of them like this. Perfect. This is normal, the client ID, we don't need this for now. This is project name. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Okay, I think this is okay. I know that I want to also add here an end date and the difference in days. The difference in days is between the due date and the actual end date. So let's do, I'm going to keep it like this and then I'll add formulas later on because these two will be formulas. So let's just do the tables first. So this is the first table. I may want to see it also in a gallery view just to make it pretty, but we need to edit these layouts to first not show the title, then we don't want to see any content on this. Let's put this as small as possible, and then we want to open the pages in a side pick. Okay, that can be good. Yeah, this is nice. Let's add an icon. What icon can we add for projects? Can we look for projects? Do they have something? They do. Yeah, folder, why not? Folder is cool. And let's also do a template here. So if you click here on new and we add a new page, let's edit it and set it as default already for everything. And let's edit this page that we just created, and this will be the template. So here we're going to call it, let's put it in brackets, project name. Then we are going to always, well, the status always starts and not started. The due date, we don't know. I'm thinking if we can add something here that is already, we should, maybe everything starts as normal priority always, and then we can change. And that's good. And we should add an icon, and it should be the one that we used for the other one. Okay, this is nice. So this is the template that we're always going to have. So if we click new page, here it is, project name, everything is good. Perfect. This is what we want. Okay. This is for the projects one. Let's go back to project management. This is for the projects one. Now I want to do for tasks. So same thing. I'm going to do a database in table view, and it's going to be named tasks. And now we have task name, which is okay. Let's just give, I don't know, task name or just task. Let's give him task. Task, then what we want to have also, what project it's assigned to. I forgot the owner also of the project, so we're going to add that. Then the assignee, which is similar to the owner for projects, status, due date, and priority. Okay, so let's add here, which I forgot, the owner. And this is going to be people. So it's going to be person, and there's no limit. Sure, could be, but let's keep it this way. And let's leave owner, and let's put the owner here. Okay, and then same thing with tasks. Let's add here an assignee. So same thing, assigned to, but we're going to call it assignee. No limits. Yeah, why not? We're not also going to be adding a lot of people to this project, so it's okay. What we want to have here, we want a relation now. So we want to know which project this task is related to. So we're going to go for relation, and then we are going to choose this one. So project that we just created. This is the new one. No limits. Well, yeah, it's okay. No need to add limits because it's going to be fine. And here we're going to call this tasks. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Yeah, done. So this now is going to have tasks here. We can hide it, to be honest. So if we click here, we hide in the view. So we don't see it because we want it just here. So now we know that if we add here a random task, we can add the project that is there, project name, for example. And this will be assigned to this one. So assignee, it's good like this. Projects, we can keep it like this. Task name, we can make it a bit bigger. And now we also wanted the status, due date, and priority. So same thing as before. We're going to add status like this. We should add block here also. Now that I'm thinking, the block makes more sense for tasks and not for projects. So maybe I'll take it out of projects, but for now let's keep it. This is good like this, yep. And now we're going to add also the due dates. So here it is, no need for an hour. And now let's make this shorter and this shorter also. And now besides that, we want a priority, and then these ones will be also like this. It will be just formulas. So let's add a priority. Exactly, they already know what I want. Amazing. And now it's going to be exactly like the other one: low, normal, high, and critical. And now the high, we put it yellow, normal, we put it blue, low, we put it gray. Okay, just like projects. Sounds great. Okay, so this is the view. I want, though, on the table to have a new view for Kanban. So it's a board view where we can have all the not starting, progress, block, and done views. So how we're going to do this is, all right, this is done already. We want this to be grouped by status, yep. And we want to show on this the name of the task. We want to see the due date also. And we should be able to see, let's see, do we want the assignee on this? Could be. And let's see also the priority. Okay, I don't think it's that too much information, but we can see. So let's say the due date would be tomorrow, priority is normal, and if we go to boards, we see that. Okay, it's good. I know we'll also see the assignee, so that's perfect. Okay. What else do I want here? I think I'm forgetting something. So the layout, I don't want to see the title. Again, I don't want preview. The card size can be medium. The small is too small, I think. Yeah, let's keep it small. This is grouped by status. Yep, we don't need to color them, and we want to open them inside Pick. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Okay, perfect. And then we want this to, do we want to filter by something? Yes. I may not want to see the ones that are done, because yeah, I don't want to see here on these ones, at least the ones that are done. So let's go for status, and I want the status to be everything except done. Did I remove it? Yes, I did. Let's put status everything except done. Okay, exactly, it's good. And then save for everyone. All right, this is nice. So it means that if we had a bunch of other things and we put not started, in progress, let's call this blocked, and let's add the third one for, or the fourth one for done. Yeah, perfect. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see the hidden groups here. So where do we do that part? I forgot. Not filter, not sort. It's on the show. I don't want to see it. Okay, well, that's okay, isn't it? I'll figure it out later. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend time here with this. Yeah, forget it. It's okay like this. So we're not gonna show done here, but I want to duplicate this board to see the ones that are done. So tasks done. I want to be able to see here exactly the same thing, but the filter is going to be the opposite. So I just want the ones that are completed. All right. Yeah, and this is good. Filter complete, save for everyone. So here I just want the tasks done, and here let's rename this to be tasks boards, so that everyone knows this is the board and this is just tasks table. Why not? And we can use the boards as the main one because this is what is easier to check. We can also add here on the projects a board style to see exactly the same thing, if it's in progress, not started, etc. Okay, so this is great, makes sense to me. I'm gonna delete all of this. We don't need them. Yeah, this is perfect. This is all I need. And now after I'm gonna do this, no need to do it now. I'm gonna do the relations after, but I think all of this is good. On the tasks, I want maybe to create also the template one. So let's create a new template. Let's give this task name. And the priority starts always as normal. The project, no need to put because it's going to be based on the project. And I don't know, I feel that I should add here maybe some templated things that people could add. I'm going to think about it. Maybe not, because each person will have their own way to go over a task and tackle a task. So maybe there's no need to do a template for that one. So that's nice. Okay, just that, so that everyone knows what to put there. Okay, nice. That's it. It's super simple, to be honest, but yeah, I'm going to add automations. I'm going to do a video just around automations on, when a task, not here, when a task has their status as blocked, for example. Let's take everything out. Just as blocked, I want to, for example, trigger a special thing, which will be some notifications, very likely. But that will be on the automation video, because I will also use make.com, which is a platform to automate everything, especially automate the relations between Notion and Airtable that I want to happen. When I put something in Notion as completed, I want it to be completed in Airtable. When I put in Airtable something in progress, I want it to be shown in progress in Notion, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to do that one in a specific automations video, which will likely be either tomorrow's video or the day after, and then the project will be basically done. So this sounds good to me. I'm just going to add here one for tasks. So I'm going to duplicate this, put it down here, call this tasks, and let's cut here this part. We can, yeah, keep it like this. And we have the board, we have the table, just to be able to do some stuff. We can see the done here. And here, I think I want the gallery view as the default. I think it's prettier. Okay, let me see here on the gallery view, though, if I want to have the layout showing some stuff. No. Okay, it's good. Do I want this to have some properties like start dates? Who the owner is? Yeah, let's put who the owner is, the due date for the project. Sure, let's do like the tasks. And then the status. Yeah, why not? Now, I want to add maybe one extra thing, which is going to be a timeline. So if we add here timeline view from database, we can select tasks and projects. Let's do projects first, and then we can add one for tasks. And we can add on projects a new timeline view, of course, and it's going to be named projects timeline. And we don't want the database title. We want to be separate start and end dates. No, it's okay. It's okay. We want to be start date, yeah, can be, and then we want it to open in side pick. All right, I think it's good. And we always show the icon. Yeah, okay, that can be. Here, I don't want to see, how do I do this? I don't want to see the name of the as the source, but I don't think I can take that out, can I? It's okay. We're going to just see the project name and the status of the project. I think that's important. So it means that if we have a project here where the start date was, let's say, yesterday, and the due date is, let's say, in a week. If we close this and we go see here, we can see, okay, so we want to see maybe on the layout, separate start and end date. The end date is the due date. Exactly. Let's do it like this. So now we can see when it starts and when it's supposed to end, like the due date. And we can do the same thing now, another timeline view. We're going to link it to the tasks. So we can see projects timeline and we can see tasks, not boards. We want to see a timeline. Okay, perfect. We want to see the tasks timeline. And that should be good. We should add also the same thing. So I want to see the status of it, and I want to see when it's supposed to be due. So we go to the layout. We're going to show timeline by due dates. Where is it? Okay. I think, because I don't have a start date on it, do I? I don't have. Okay, so I just see due dates of tasks here. That's fine for now. I think we can work with that. Okay, I like it. We can show, no, not this. We can see everything here on the timeline. The more projects we have, the more information we'll have here. But we can keep this one at least to check how all the progress are progressing. All the projects are progressing. So let's call these timelines. And I think that's good. That's very nice. I want to change here the page maybe to be full width for this. And yeah, I think that's good enough, because then we can have a big timeline view and we can have all the projects here, at least just for this project management. I usually don't like to put full width on the Notion pages, but this is perfect. So just to test, if we delete this project and we click on delete, click on new, we have the default template that we created. Then on task, same thing, we create new, we have this, we can put the due date for some days from now. Let's call this task 1. And if we do also here the project 1, and we add the due dates on the 25th, and if we actually add it with a start date of today, and we go to timelines, let's close this, we can see here the project, and we can see also the task is due here. That's perfect for me. All right. I believe I can add some colors to see if when the project is due. But for now, let's keep it simple and let's leave all of this. Okay, so yeah, this is the basis of my project management. I have the projects, I have the tasks, I have all the timelines. The next step is going to be to, I'm thinking here, yeah, the next step is only going to be automations. Maybe I'll think about how to do some of these parts better throughout the day. I may have some ideas and I will change. If I change it, I will show you tomorrow the new version. And then I'm just going to do the automations, and I'll also have to create these on Airtable. So I'm going to show you how to create basically the same setup inside Airtable, because as I told you, I want this to be synced together. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you can use some of these ideas on your own business. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe, because I'm doing one video every day throughout the month of January around how to improve and optimize business operations using AI, automation, and data. This week is all about me building this project management system for my agency, but the previous weeks I've done a bunch of automations and data videos, and the next week I'm going to do even more. So stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow.